Take our vengeance now!
Paint the walls with their blood!
You'll just drive them further away. You'll chase any love they have from their hearts.
Their love feeds us.
An accommodation could be made. A truce!
No! There will be no truce.
Finally, some rage from you.
Get this over with. Release the drunken. It's KATRINA Porter.
Honest, Serene.
Yeah.
That's true. Hey.
Welcome to What Happens, everybody else.
Welcome, everybody. Shouldn't you say welcome the drunkeners? Like, make it plural?
To release the drunkens.
Yeah, there we thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Each episode, KATRINA and I discuss a movie both of us love. However, one of us must play the con and attack it. That's true. However, this is our April Fool's Day submission. So because we're doing this on April Fool's Day, we're doing things a little differently.
Yeah, we are.
This episode, I, Anna, will be the pro on my most despised movie of all time, the remake of Clash of the Titans. And since we're switching things up, if I, as the pro, say anything negative about this movie, I'm going to get a button push. And I will now have to say something negative about my favorite movie of all time, which is the 2001 adorable French film, Amélie. Thank you, KATRINA Porter's husband, Ty, for that wonderful, wonderful suggestion.
Listen, we didn't have to take a suggestion, so we need to take accountability.
Fuck that. If KATRINA catches a rule break from me, which I'm sure won't happen at all.
Oh, you're fucked.
You're going to hear this sound.
I'm going to throw up!
Ooh. What you looking at?
I think it's raining.
Is it? How delightful and how perfect. That seems correct.
It's real gloomy here.
Yeah, it is.
We decided
Yeah.
because this is going to be so hard for us to come out to the family lake house. And if you follow us on Instagram, you're seeing some of our shenanigans. And we watched these movies together while we took our notes. And we both had, like, last night we watched Clash of the Titans.
Flames.
And then today we watched Hannibal. And last night I was like, oh, this has to suck. And then today when I did the notes for the movie I'm going to do.
Hannibal.
Yeah, I'm like, this sucks.
This is excruciating.
This is stupid.
This is the best idea we've ever had.
No.
I just can't wait. I have a feeling that you and I probably took a similar approach with researching for this for these movies.
Go ahead and say what you did, and I'll tell you what I ended up doing.
As far as trivia,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I didn't look up anything. I just made everything up.
Well, I was going to do that. I was going to make things up. And I was so exhausted after watching that movie, I couldn't even make anything up.
Fair enough.
So I don't have real or fake trivia. I just have lies.
Yeah. I mean, my stuff is lies. Oh, you mean like lies about like that you love the movie?
Well, I don't believe I ever say those words.
Yeah, I didn't want to look anything up. Not a goddamn thing. I will give 0 seconds of attention to that. Nope. No. I don't want to do this anymore.
I hope trivia is that Sam Worthington wrote all of his own lines.
It is now. Where can I where can I put... Uh-oh.
Disclaimer. Because we are at the lake house and don't have to drive and we're just trying to get through this, we're getting through it by having tequila go through us into our mouth.
It's really good tequila, though.
It is.
It's a Kansas City company, a tequila company. It's Una Familia Tequila.
Aw, family.
One. Just one.
Oh.
One family. Anything else you want to talk about while we do this?
I think we should just... We're doing this because we try to keep things interesting. We try to kind of mix it up. We thought it would be funny. It was funny in theory. In reality...
Oh,
it sucks. But let's just see let's have fun with it.
Sure. I'll tell you about my rage, anger, and stuff taking my notes later. And when we get to Hannibal, I can talk about my experience of watching you take your notes during Hannibal. It was quite a lark.
Oh, wait. Before we get started, speaking of watching people, Anna added a new Roku stick to the TV out here at the lake house, which means we had to put our passwords in. And this lazy bitch over here.
No!
This lazy bitch, after she had some margaritas, had to put her password in. And instead of typing it, which would have been fast, she does the voice command. It's like, hey, and
what?
A.
What do you mean? It would have been faster. I have to like type.
T.
You don't have to tell. I say any more of my email.
Hold on. H. E. I didn't say Y. Oh. Damn it.
Damn it. Yeah, it was definitely faster.
It was 1,000,000% not faster.
These clickety clackety nails won't let me like use the arrow thing very easily.
Do better.
I did better. I did voice command. I commanded that shit with my voice. All right, fine. Fuck. God. Fine.
Play the fucking song.
All right.
Let the games begin.
Our movie begins.
No.
No.
Just like the far superior original Clash of the Titans, this movie promises sexual content but is PG-13.
I think there's some sexual content in this one.
Establishing right from the start that this movie is lazy and just steals shit.
Just steals shit. You know what? I can go ahead and combat that one and say it didn't steal shit. It didn't. It went on its own. Took its own little boat ride. It didn't steal a thing.
Oh,
Nope.
That's close. You're gonna get so many button pushes.
No way. No, the movie begins with a Warner Brothers logo, and I loved Animaniacs, so I think that's a pro. Yeah, it's true. And then we get some British bitch telling us the Cliff's Notes for Greek mythology, and it's Io.
We can't even call this nonsense at the beginning an exposition dump because none of it is historically accurate. A long time ago, there was a horse with wings created by Baronymos. And then there were mortals created by Zeus because he got tired of boning his wife. And then there was a kraken with killer abs created by Steven Spielberg. Like, there was nothing that was said that was made any sense.
Yeah. Well, I disagree. I'm going to say none of it is based in fact because this is mythology. Mm-hmm.
But you love mythology.
Oh, God, I really do. That's true. I do. Oh, your shoulder just popped out of rage. Oh, no.
Your shoulder's like, what the fuck are you saying?
Oh, hey, you want to know a fun fact?
Sure.
Okay. Well, this movie, the writers for it actually got their resource materials from discarded tablets in a garbage can in the ancient Acropolis of Athens. Neat.
So this movie's garbage?
No, that's just where they found discarded tablets, and they were able to come up with this.
That didn't happen.
Isn't that neat?
That's not true.
We see Danae and Perseus. What?
I take serious issue with the guy opening up the casket and Danae is lying there looking beautiful.
Yeah?
We have all seen Silence of the Lambs and know what a woman who has been underwater for a while looks like. I don't see no moths.
That's true. But she was enclosed, as you said, and it was sealed up real tight. They were really good about that.
Then why did she die? Because she couldn't breathe?
Because she couldn't eat.
But why didn't that baby die?
Because he is half god.
Says you.
Yeah, it says mythology.
There's no mythology in this movie.
Does it say in there that she was yeah, it does. Zeus is the one that impregnated her.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah. I got to be honest. I was a little in and out while I was watching this, so hopefully any information I give you is based on what's actually in the movie and not just like my own personal knowledge of mythology. Seriously.
Yeah, we don't want that because that's definitely not in the movie. Because real mythology.
Acrisius is in this.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that put her in that.
Right.
And do you want to know about any of the mythology of this or does it matter?
I actually kind of know some mythology.
Do you? Well, yeah.
I mean, I went to Greece.
Did you go to the Acropolis?
I did go to the Acropolis.
Then you probably saw the discarded tablets. Well, there you go. I bet they had a disclaimer there or something that said about this.
They did. They did. They had a disclaimer. The disclaimer said, don't watch the remake of Clash of the Titans because it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. We, the Greek people, do not sign off on the movie Clash of the Titans. 2000 whatever.
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Acrisius had heard that he wanted a baby. Acrisius did. He was the king. But so he went to the oracles like, am I going to have a kid or what? And they're like, no. Well, I mean, yeah, he'll have a daughter. That's, that's not the same. You're not having any sons for sure. But your daughter will have a son and he's going to kill you. So he's like, oh, fuck. So he wanted to do away with that. So he locked her away in a tower like Rapunzel. But Zeus is like, please, I'm Zeus. And he came through on a golden shower. It really was. It was a shower of gold. And straight into her wombicles.
It was probably glitter.
It probably was. I love glitter. And got her pregnant. And then Chrissy's like, what the fuck? And then sent her out to sea. And yeah, she did. Actually, well, technically, in the mythology, she didn't die.
Point of clarification.
Yeah.
The whole recording of this, are you going to talk about mythology or are you going to talk about this movie? Or are you going to talk about mythology so you don't have to talk about this movie? I'm just asking. I'm just asking questions here.
I'm just trying to explain what's going on.
Okay, I know what's going on.
Well, in this, Danae's dead. Perseus is found by Spyros? Spyros.
It's Kaiser Soze's helper from Usual Suspects.
Mr. Kobayashi. It's Pete Postlethwaite. This was one of his last movies. And that's just true.
Wow, did Usual Suspects come out that long ago?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That would have been way longer before this. Because he was like mega sick at this point.
Oh. Do you think this movie did it?
I mean, he had that cancer, and he was a smoker, and it blames this. I mean, he had testicular cancer, but I don't think he was smoking from his balls. Even still,
this movie's smoking from his balls.
Well, he died of that cancer, and but yeah, this was one of his last ones because I think The Town was one of his last ones too.
Oh, that's a good movie actually.
He was great in that. Anyway, well, he's in this. He's Spyros. He and his wife, I can't remember what her name is. They find
it's Lady Crowley from Downton Abbey. It's Elizabeth McGovern.
I can't remember what her name is in this. What Spyros' wife's name is.
She's a woman, so they don't mention it very often.
It doesn't matter. But they find the absolutely still gorgeous, yet dead Danae and the baby Perseus, and it is a cute baby. And that was a pro. It's a cute baby, right?
It doesn't matter if I say anything positive about the movie.
That's true.
I don't get a button push.
This is a twist of fate.
Uh-huh.
It's a cute baby. So now we see young child, just a little kid, Perseus. And he is the best Perseus in this movie, so I think that's great for him. He's a very good actor, this kid.
Well, he's okay.
It's not a dig, it's just a matter of opinion. A little bit of baby Perseus.
It was like, you're going to have a girl and you're not going to like her as much as me because I'm not your real kid.
I mean, they're not going to like her as much as him?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know what I said.
Flip it.
Says you.
Well, I mean, he has a concern like a lot of kids do when that sort of, when a sibling shows up. We're going to skip forward 12 years, and now Perseus is 35 years old.
Well, that's impossible because a while back he was like 10, and this is 12 years later, and that would make him 22.
Now he looks like he's 35, but it must be because he's got that Zeus blood.
So you're saying he looks way older than he actually is?
I'm saying he looks like the son of a god. And they defy age.
So, am I to understand that the mortals were shitty about the gods? So the gods got back at them by taking the fish away? Ooh.
They need the fish, though. They need that fish to eat.
There was nothing else they could have done?
They're fishing people. They're fishing folk.
Well, all I'm saying is this is the first movie that I wished a lightning strike on the person I know is supposed to be the good guy. In that storm with Perseus, I was like, get him, lightning.
You know how I feel about lightning, but it looked cool. But Spyros has a few unkind things to say about the gods, and that upsets Perseus's apparent heart murmur. He has, or maybe it's just heartburn. He has a problem with his chest.
Well, what about when Perseus' dad asks him if he has any questions, and Perseus just looks at him like, don't you know me? When have I ever asked a question?
Like Leia?
Right. Yes.
Well, he's a simple god man, and he is stoic. He's stoic in this.
We'll get to what he is.
Oh boy. Well, we see a statue of Zeus, and he's swole as fuck.
I literally didn't notice.
Well, big mistake, huge. The soldiers from Argos topple that statue, and apparently the gods have access to a shitload of weird bat goblin looking things, and all of a sudden they go Power Rangers and come together, and boom, Hades, mother lickers. Voldemort shows up. That's a different universe altogether. This is Ralph Fiennes, and I have it here. KATRINA loves him. You love Ralph Fiennes.
In general, I love Ralph Fiennes. I think he is terrible in this movie, which could only be about the movie because he is incredible.
I agree, he's incredible.
I'm not even going to say it's like every direction he takes the character. I'm not going to say he did it. It can't be him because he's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Who directed this garbage?
Louis, it has like, it's all L's and R's.
Okay. Well, Louis he sucks.
He did do the Incredible Hulk, the one with Ed Norton.
Oh, shocker. Perfect example. Is Ed Norton a great actor?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you feel about the Hulk?
I hated that movie. I definitely can say that. That's easy.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't good.
What's going on in this movie, Anna?
Okay, well, Hades capsizes the shit out of Perseus's family's boat, and then Perseus dives down to try and save them. And he has a very, very lengthy argument with his father underwater. It's no good. They're all dead.
Anna.
Yeah.
Anna.
Yeah. I think thank God he's got that god blood in him.
They are yelling to each other underwater.
Yeah. It's not wise. That's probably why the dad died.
They didn't try that in Aquaman, and they tried everything in that garbage movie.
How dare you? How dare you bring in Aquaman into this?
Well, and Perseus just let his family die. Nice going, loser. What kind of demigod are you?
Well, he's resistant to his demigodness at this point.
He doesn't know that he's a demigod.
Well, there you go, even more. Yeah, he doesn't know. He just thinks he's a merle. And he can swim down there. And he tries real hard to save him. And he even tells him underwater that he's trying to save him.
But maybe instead of telling him that he's trying to save him.
Yeah.
He should shut the fuck up and actually try to save him.
He punched through he punched a hole through. He's like, give me your hand.
And then he stopped and had a chat.
Yeah. Well, he needs to know what the passwords were for, Hulu and Amazon and stuff back at their home place in case his dad died. How else is he going to know?
You think that Spyros would have put anything other than 1, 2, 3, 4 in as a passcode? Like Perseus could figure anything else out?
Well, maybe Percy doesn't realize it's only 4 digits. He would have kept going that number as high as he possibly could count. So he would have gotten up to like 9 digits.
4.
Yeah. I mean, who knows these things? Maybe he threw a letter in there, or maybe an exclamation point or something. I don't know. He doesn't know. Nobody knows. Anyway, it's time for Mount Olympus.
Oh, where do I fucking start?
We're going to meet the gods, and they have access to that strong Photoshop glow filter.
Why did they go with the Barbara Walters lens on Zeus's entire body? Like, it's not just his face that, got a glow up. His whole body did.
Not a wrinkle to be found.
It looks
on
insane.
any of them. He glows.
And you know how I feel about Liam Neeson.
Yeah, aren't the gods neat?
And why is Voldemort hunchbacking into Mount Olympus?
Well, maybe Ray Fiennes thought of Hades as kind of a nerd, and you and I just talked about this, that when guys want to nerd up a role, they always hunch their shoulders.
No. Tall guys. When tall men...
Ray Fiennes is tall.
No, he's not.
Sure he is.
No, he's absolutely not tall.
He's like 6'3".
No, he's not. You made that up.
What? I did not. Anyway, fun fact. The director wanted realism for this. He did. So he actually hired actual gods for the wide shots, but then he had to settle for like known actors for the close-ups because mortals can't actually look directly at gods. And also they filmed this in the clouds. For real. It took forever, I heard.
Is this what you were doing up in your room for the last hour? Just coming up with this crazy shit?
No, I was up there crying and drinking.
And why is he using his Voldemort voice?
You are specks of dust beneath our fingernails. Your very breath is a gift from Olympus.
Because it's spooky.
That's some lazy shit right there.
Well, poor Hades not only has to rule the underworld, but he also has a terrible head cold.
Why is everyone so pissed off?
I don't know. I can tell you that in other versions of this story, oh, my eye just fucking twitched. Hades in this other version, not necessarily, this isn't the direction this one went. Mm-hmm. Hades isn't salty at all about ruling the underworld, and he loves Zeus. Hades is actually the older brother of Zeus. And but Zeus is the one that, oh boy, I can't get into all that. But Zeus is the one that actually took down his dad, Kronos. Oh my God.
You're trying to distract from the movie again.
No. That's a whole other thing.
I
But
know
at some
what you're
point, I'm going to have to tell you a little bit about Kronos because it's kind of fucked up.
Okay. Well, this movie should be called Narcissistic Injuries of the Gods and How They Externalize Blame.
What?
Hear me out.
Who's externalizing blame?
All of them. If it was me, and this is totally my own idea.
Yeah, can I drink while you're doing this?
I would turn them all into llamas until they can appreciate what they have and take ownership for the things they aren't happy about.
A llama?
That's what I do.
You're supposed to be dead.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, weird. I can't wait till we do that one. That's going to be fucking great. Have fun attacking that movie. The ghost of Walt Disney is going to come after you. Be like, what the fuck did you just say?
May I ask a question? Hades said, I saw your wrath.
He saw his what? His walk?
Wrath.
His Rafe?
What is wrath?
I'm sorry. Have you not been to England?
Yes.
That's how it's said.
That's how wrath is said?
Yeah, wrath.
Wrath.
Yeah, I saw your wrath.
And he says, I saw your wrath. What does that even mean?
He means like his Roth IRA. And he has some things to say about it from a clerical point of view. Everybody knows that Hades is the bookkeeper for the gods. He does all their taxes.
I want you to think this question through.
Yeah?
Do you think this movie is why Liam Neeson will only do Taken movies now? Because this movie took his ability to act?
That movie was taken forever for me to watch. No.
Oh, that's not a good one. I'll get another one for you. Don't
good.
you worry.
Well, Zeus, played by Liam Neeson, like you just said. He tells Hades to go have fun, have a big old rager with the mortals, and do whatever he's got to do. And poor, maybe, not so bright, Perseus. That's not his strength. We all have our strengths, okay? Thinking's not his, okay? He is in Argos, and the guards take him to the palace, and, oh, wait, I can't say that. I don't know why I wrote it, because that would have been a button push. Okay, so the king and queen, I can't remember what his name is. Cepheus? I can't remember. But yeah.
Who cares?
Well, the queen is Cassiopeia.
Right.
Cassiopeia. They hate the gods for whatever reason, and they thought toppling the statues would do something for them. I don't know, but I can tell you is that Cassiopeia has a big old titties, and a girl.
She's a moronic twat, and when I was watching this, I figured out, it clicked in my head, who Sam Worthington was modeling his facial expressions after.
Yeah?
As soon as I say it, you're going to...
Huh.
Billy Bob Thornton from Sling Blade.
Ouch. Oh, what? No.
How many times was Perseus like this in this movie?
I don't remember him asking for french fries and mustard, not even once.
He didn't ask for anything because he's a moron.
Dude, which one of your dogs is like close to me and it's just pure dog breath?
Just the one that's dying.
That's the dog breath?
Thank God he still has breath.
Holy shit. I can't keep that in, can I?
Why? Hey, anything else you would have complained about my 15-year-old dog?
Definitely
that
not.
Just wants to be next to you for the little time he has left.
Hi, buddy.
He
Love
can't
you.
hear that.
Anyway, I don't even know where I was. About to jump
We're
into the
talking
ocean,
about
maybe?
Cassiopeia.
Yeah, well, oh, she's from Bridgerton. You figured that out. That was smart.
I think she's great in Bridgerton.
I agree with that. Their daughter is Andromeda, and she is trying to warn them all that they shouldn't fuck with the gods. But then Cassiopeia starts talking some crazy shit, god bashing and whatnot, and Hades shows up, and he's like, absolutely fucking not. And he old ages Tits McGee, and then Perseus tries multiple times to kill him. Hades thinks that's adorable. And then he lets it slip to Perseus that Zeus is his daddy, which he knows somehow, but even though Zeus doesn't. And then Zeus is informed that Perseus is his son, and despite the thousands of instances in Greek mythology where it shows Zeus has undying love for his children, especially his sons, for whatever reason, this Zeus is like, fuck him. Mm-hmm. Hey, fun fact.
What?
Zeus named his first 20 kids Zeus. Kind of like how George Foreman did.
No, he didn't.
He did. It was like Zeus and Zeus Jr. and Zeusette.
Nuh-uh.
Just like George Foreman.
Hades comes big dicking into this thing, and then he says he's going to release the Kraken. It's not a Kraken.
What is it?
It's a Kraken.
Kraken?
Yeah.
A Kraken. He should have said it like that, like, release the Kraken.
Well, he could have called it by its name.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not called a Kraken?
No.
Where does the Kraken mythology come from? Just out of curiosity.
Krakemanus. Everybody
Stick it up
knows
your
that.
Krakemanus.
Well, and the character that Mads Mikkelsen has plays is named Draco.
Yeah, Draco. Actually.
Okay, well, the only thing this hasn't been ripped off in this movie are facts.
I have no comment. Yeah, Perseus is roughed up a little bit by Draco. played by Mads Mikkelsen, like you said. I love him, as do you. Just out of curiosity, Katrina.
Yes. I know where this is going. Yes.
What role did Mads Mikkelsen play on TV? I can't remember.
Hannibal.
Hannibal!
Yes.
Oh,
That's a fantastic show.
it is!
It is.
Agreed.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll remember that tomorrow, or whenever we record later, I guess. Fuck. Then Perseus is visited by Io, who is a demigod, sort of. And she gives Perseus all the backstory about him.
Only someone as beautiful as Gemma Arterton can get away with saying, I've been watching you all your life, and have it not sound creepy.
Did it not sound creepy?
Well, it's a weird-ass thing to say, but I imagine if I was like a straight dude or a person into chicks, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, Perseus looked like he was fine with it. He looked like he was okay with it.
Mm-hmm. We are 25 minutes into this movie, and the most egregious thing just happened.
Oh, well, hold on. We haven't gotten to that yet.
I think we have.
Wait, I need to talk to you about Io. Actually, I really don't. What I can tell you is that Io and Perseus are lovers in this, and that is a slight departure from the mythology, because she's actually one of his ancestors, technically. Although, you know what, though? In mythology, that definitely doesn't always stop people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
That's a con.
An ancestor?
No, they literally get nothing right in this movie.
No, I'd say that that's probably more accurate, because incest is kind of like it's a big deal. Zeus and Hera, brother and sister. Cronus and Rhea are brother and sister. They were titans. They were actually titans.
You will talk about anything other than talking about this movie.
They were real titans. Is all I'm saying.
Do you want to know what I think is the most egregious part of this movie?
Yeah.
25 minutes in. That's all we're at. Liam, Zeus, in the second exposition dump that Io gives, flew away after banging Danae, and we see his butt, and I'm not even remotely interested. This movie has ruined my ability to objectify people.
Has it?
Yeah. This
Really?
is the worst day of my life.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, Katrina.
Yeah.
Alexander Skarsgård.
He's not in this movie.
But you're thinking of him right now. You're welcome.
I am.
Anyway, Acrisius in this, in that backstory we were talking about, you still thinking about Alexander Skarsgård?
Yeah, I'm trying to get through this.
Remember when he was naked in that last episode of True Blood?
Oh, no, I can't remember.
In the snow. He was in the snow. He was lying out in the snow. I remember it.
Oh. Pause.
I think he did that in the stand, too. From the back.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Mm-hmm. And Big Little Lies. Mostly naked in Tarzan.
Anywho, Acrisius, as we were told, like we talked about earlier, he is playing a dual role as both Acrisius and Calibos in this. That must have been handy. They didn't have to hire two different actors. And it's super interesting because of how insanely different it is from the actual story. Neat, huh?
It is completely different.
Neat.
Do you think it's neat?
I hate this so much. I hate everything about what we're doing. This was your idea. This was not my idea.
I know. Sometimes my cheeky pranks and ideas are stupid, and you're supposed to be the person to put on the brakes.
I was drunk at the time.
Nicholas Hoult did this movie, and then he did Jack the Giant Slayer because he knew he could literally do any movie, and it wouldn't be as bad as this movie.
He's such a great actor, though. I like him.
He is in most movies.
Yeah.
But like,
yes.
Like 99% of the movie and people in this movie, he sucks. I'm not even drunk. I can't even get my words out.
Fun fact. The director, Louis, he hates Greek mythology. And he actually refused to study up on it, on literally any of it, so he could bring his own vision to it, undeterred by any long-standing source material at all whatsoever.
You're cheating. This is your way of saying something bad about the movie.
Nope. That's a fun fact.
Hey, Anna.
Yeah.
What did you think of this Bubo scene?
Oh, God damn it. I think I don't want to fucking talk about it.
It's pretty disrespectful, am I
I
right?
don't think I want to fucking talk about it.
But we need to. It's important because Bubo was really important in the original, and they just kind of threw him away in this one. They're just like, what's this guy? And he's like, boop, 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 boop. And he looks so cute. And he was still gold and pretty and wanted to be helpful.
I think it's the actual Bubo from the original movie.
What'd they do with him in this movie?
They toss him aside.
They tossed him aside.
It's fucking unacceptable.
Okay.
I'm going to throw up.
It's fucking unacceptable.
I knew I'd get you on Bubo. If nothing else, I knew I'd get you on that one. They threw him away. This movie. Anna,
Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay.
would you please say something negative about Amelie?
Okay. Okay. I don't like raspberries. I don't. And she puts them on her fingers and she eats them off, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's just not my thing. I don't like them, so I didn't like seeing that.
What if
Like-
they had been blueberries?
Well, they weren't. So, and that would have been difficult to put on your fingers. There you go. Hey, look, it's a whole bunch of actors in this movie that I love, and I hope they got a good chunky paycheck. Like you said, Nicholas Hoult, Liam Cunningham, Mads Mikkelsen. There's a bunch. There's quite a few actors in this that I like a whole lot. Perseus finds out that if he kills the Kraken, so it won't kill Andromeda, because that's what, did I mention that earlier? I don't think I did. That's what Hades tells the people they gotta do. They gotta sacrifice Andromeda to the Kraken because of Cassiopeia's nonsense, where she's like, oh, my daughter is so much more beautiful than the gods. So they're like, okay, well, and Hades, in this, the Kraken is one of his children.
That's interesting.
It is. You'd think that would be Poseidon's. It's actually neither. It's like Norse mythology is where the Kraken comes from. But in the original movie, that was the same. So that wasn't a change. They just changed that this is Hades' child instead of Poseidon's.
When Acrisius says there is no Crisius, only Calibos, I thought there is no Dana, only Zool.
Perseus needs to kill the Kraken so that the Kraken doesn't kill Andromeda, and then that will somehow weaken Hades, and then Perseus can kill Hades, which is completely plausible for him to do, to be able to kill Death, which of course would mean Death would no longer exist, and that's not a problem at all. But an extremely asthmatic Hades then visits Calibos, a.k.a. Acrisius, and then he vomits fire into his fucking face for whatever reason. It literally doesn't matter. You know what? This movie is a fucking present.
I'm going to throw up.
That's another one.
I'm in hell. Hi, buddy. Aw, your dog is giving me love because I needed it.
And also, you're making loud noises, and that's all he can hear. What you got for about Amelie?
About Amelie. I don't speak French, so I had to read it all. Oh damn, that won't work.
That doesn't work. You put closed captioning on everything anyway.
Literally everything. Okay. Well, I don't love carnivals.
Okay.
Let's see. I personally like the part where Perseus and the band of rapscallions that's traveling with him now from Argos, the soldiers, that homeboy in the camp has an unending supply of recorders to play. Like, the little doo-doo-doo-doo-doos.
He's playing terribly, I might add. A song on a recorder like they're in the 2nd grade. And why does everyone whisper in this movie? You know I can't hear that.
That's why there's closed captioning.
God.
He reminded me of Verno in Stand By Me. Where he's like, I brought the comb.
He reminded me of Ed Sheeran in Game of Thrones, where everyone's like, why is this happening?
Yeah, but the recorders were fucking funny. Once he pulled out that second recorder and he's like, Hot cross buns, motherfuckers.
Well, I can say that's funny because I don't have any rules.
That's fun. Mads Mikkelsen teaches Perseus how to fight. And up on Mount Olympus, Papa Z, Zeus,
Has a
wants to...
Perseus doll.
Yeah, that was straight out of the original.
It's a little weird, though.
Okay, that's what the gods did. They had him little clay figures. And he wants to give his boy some sweet gifts, like a rad-looking, if not maybe a little impractical sword. But that's fine, because he can handle it. Because it's only made for him.
It's like, it comes out like a lightsaber. It's not even a sword.
Cool!
It
A
doesn't make
saber
any
is a
sense.
sword. Sorry, there's a heron flying behind you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, and Katarina and Arturo are back.
Oh, they are? Your swans?
Yeah.
Aw. But can you tell them about... I mean, I swear I'm not trying to but actually...
There are 2 swans out here at the lake that we named Katarina and Arturo from Overboard because we can't do that movie, but we love it anyway. And so it's a happy moment. And these swans hate everything and everyone but each other.
Yeah. Katarina.
Arturo.
Well, Zeus also gives him the flying horse Pegasus, or at least shows him towards him. But then Calibos shows up, and besides being super duper strong because of the Hades fire puke, he's also a little bitey. And that issue will come back around later.
Calibos giving someone shit about smelling when he looks like his body got wrapped in a used diaper and then set on fire is,
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Right. Yeah, that's what Calibos smells like. He's like, I can smell you. May I ask a question?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Isn't it Medusa's blood that makes big-ass scorpions come to life?
Oh, fuck.
It's neither here nor there because I'm on the scorpion side. But I'm just curious. In mythology.
Well, in this movie, and only this movie, which makes it unique, Calibos's blood conjures the big-ass scorpions. More giant scorpions show up, but then these, faceless guys show up, and they're jinn, which is usually Arabic. So it's very all-inclusive mythology in this movie. I think, I don't give a fuck about accuracy, because I don't need to. Because I'm leading this choo-choo. Perseus is having a problem with venom, because, as I said, Calibos / Perseus was a little bitey. And the Jinn guy saves him, and now they're a real ragtag group.
Can't Perseus just pray to Zeus and not really mean it? Like me saying I'm going to stop eating queso?
Yeah, but Zeus is going to know. Like, if you were saying to the queso god or whatever, I swear, I'm going to stop eating it. He'll know. She'll know. She'll know. They're on the way to see the Stygian witches. And the Jinn tame and then ride the scorpions. Because why not? And that is really helpful because now they can ride on them. And also the Jinn can steer the scorpions. That's cool. And then they visit the Stygian witches. And the witches tell, which you even said when we were watching this, that the Stygian witches part was cool. Right? You're like, this part's good.
I was trying to help you.
I know. And the Stygian witches, as opposed to the actual mythology, they have a full set of teeth. But again, so does the original movie. Despite the Stygian witches only having one tooth in between them.
Well, once again, normally seeing Sam Worthington with his ass cheeks hanging out would be a one-way ticket to Thirst Town. But no. Dry as the Sahara.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate.
This movie is so bad that I can't... an attractive person is on screen and I'm like, this does nothing for me.
That's
the saddest thing I've ever said.
Not the saddest thing you've ever said.
Yeah, I mentioned my dog dying like 10 minutes ago.
You sure did. That's way sadder than your dry puss. Anyway. So the Stygian witches tell Perseus and his gaggle of guards that they just need to get Medusa's head. That's all they got to do is just cut off Medusa's head. And then they can use that to kill the Kraken. And then Perseus is visited by Papa Z. And that's neat. A little father-son talk.
He's a terrible negotiator, and I'm starting to think he might not be a good dad either.
Zeus?
Yeah.
Zeus is not a good dad.
I don't think so. Why didn't they... For the life of me, I don't understand why they just didn't rip off the original. With cooler special effects.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that Zeus got the same treatment that his daddy got, and then his daddy's daddy got, where they're like, your kids are gonna fucking kill you. So he like ate him, and then he started getting a raging fucking headache. And Hephaestus, who is the mutant from Table 9, he fashioned all the weapons and stuff like that. He was Hera and Zeus's first baby, and he took his hammer and then split Zeus right in the head to like cure his headache, and then popped on out, fully formed. I think Athena. Anyway, one of the guys in their group gives Perseus a shield made from one of the scorpions, which I guess they must have killed. Mm-hmm. So they didn't want to ride him anymore? I don't know. I didn't catch it. But Zeus does give Perseus a gold coin, and that's neat. And Perseus thinks the gold coin is for flipping. But then the faceless tree trunk guy, Jin looking thing, is like, no, idiot, you're supposed to skip it across the water.
Yeah, because that makes sense. Before that, though, we see Calibos standing on a mountain by himself, singing Alone with My Principles.
The Jin does skip it across the water. That brings on the ferryman. Aww. And then Io and Perseus have a little flirtatious thing going on. And I think...
oh, good.
It's not weird.
Here comes another inaccurate story starring Medusa and not her actual story.
Oh. Okay. In the first movie, they got this wrong as well. Mm-hmm. So that is accurate to that source material.
I wish the story that Io told the guys about women not being allowed up into Medusa's temple was made up.
Yeah.
And they like go in there and she's like, dummies.
These stupid fucking
idiots. Go ahead. Good luck. Doing something nobody's ever done before.
I wish I could go with you. It's not allowed though.
Why is she wearing a bath mat?
That was the thing. That was what was going on in Argos. You saw the guys with like the like cornrows. Like they were into like cool shit. Yeah. That was a thing. That's historically accurate.
That is not.
Fun fact. Historically accurate.
Is nothing in this movie.
It's true. I'm pretty sure. You know, at least this movie did get the thing with Medusa that it's Athena that she offended and not Aphrodite is what they said in the original movie. It's Athena.
The way they walk into Medusa's temple looks absurd. They just they kind of creep in, and then they immediately start looking all around, which they're not supposed to do.
And I creep. Yeah.
No, that would make this movie better.
They do show up at Medusa's place, and it looks a little rough on the outside, but the inside is where it really shines. Fun fact.
Uh-huh.
The scene of the movie was filmed on the backlot of Universal Studios, which is unusual because this is a Warner Brothers movie. Neat. Medusa time, everyone dies except for Perseus, of course. That's it. Say what you want about her motivations, but she's loving this shit. She is giggling like a gaggle of giggling vampires.
She is having a good time.
She was. I mean, up to a point. And then I'm just gonna say something that you said last night, that getting stoned to death is not the worst way to go.
And he chopped her head off, and then it rolls away. He's like, stupid, stupid, stupid.
Rolled away. Yeah. And Mads Mikkelsen sacrificed himself to Perseus to help Perseus, and he gives a little, not a wink, but it was close. He almost gives a wink. Wink. And Perseus is able to chop her head off, and then unfortunately Calibos is hanging around outside. He's up to his little tricks. And Perseus finally gives in to his fate as a god, and he takes him out.
Okay. Especially in this scene when you see Calibos's profile.
Yeah.
His skin, I don't know who did the makeup. His skin, like the muscles.
Yeah.
It looks like Weird Al in UHF when he's Rambo. It looks so stupid. It really, Go back.
No, it does look like Weird Al with his muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Pegasus is still here. Remember him?
Well, but Io dies.
Yeah.
And
Calabas takes her out.
He's like, all my life you've been there, which he literally found out 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He just found her, and she's already taken. Too soon. So soon. Pegasus shows up, and he's still here. Remember him? And he's been hanging out back stretching for like 90% of this movie, but now he's ready to help. And then we see Zeus making a stern decision. Tells Hades what everybody's waiting for.
Release the Kraken!
I'm sorry, he didn't say Kraken?
Nope. That's because in the underworld, they have a different dialect. They are about to sacrifice Andromeda to the Kraken, depending on which part of the world you're from. And then Zeus and Hades have a talk. And Hades' voice is much better now. He got a lozenge. And he's sounding a lot better. He's getting his, he's wearing them over. He's on the outside. He's got his testicles up and he's ready to rule this shit. And then Perseus shows up flying Pegasus with Medusa's head. Of course, he has to battle those Hades' pesky bat goblins. And Argos is getting tore the fuck up. But then Perseus is able to stone the Kraken. Stone the Kraken sounds like a fucking metal band name. Tell me that doesn't sound like the raddest metal band name.
I can't.
Stone the Kraken.
I'm too angry.
Why?
Are you kidding me?
No. Wait, maybe. Why?
This Kraken.
Yeah.
No abs.
He does not have any abs.
He didn't have any abs. He didn't look swole at all.
No. This is a different look.
This is some bullshit.
Way more like tentacles, though,
Yeah.
than the original. So he's got that going for him. We love calamari.
To eat.
Yeah. When I saw that Kraken, I thought, let's fry it.
Well, when I saw it, I was like, oh, man. I thought maybe I'd finally be able to objectify something.
Not a one.
Nope.
Not even the Kraken.
No, like when Perseus is swimming down later on,
This?
and I noticed that his forearms are like really great, and then I'm like, yeah, but I can see them in this movie.
You look like you're sorting through a bin.
Right,
Swimming.
Right.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
that
I'm
was
like,
the
whoa,
entirety of your
Jesus,
point.
his forearms are great, and then I'm like, yeah, but they're in this movie, so Sahara.
Is this goddamn movie over yet?
It's almost, or my notes are almost over.
So fucking close. Okay, Perseus defeats Hades, kind of, and saves Andromeda somehow. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care. What else? That's not a button push, right? Okay, thank God. He has a party. I don't know. Maybe that's.
Who does, Perseus?
Yeah, sure. After he kills everything, that's what I would do. A glass of wine and some jelly beans and go to sleep at a sensible 10 p.m. And then, Zeus has a talk with Perseus, and they talk about something. I 100% stopped paying attention at this
I'll tell you,
point.
I've got a quote here.
Oh.
I wanted man to worship me, but I didn't want it to cost me a son.
Oh, same.
They have spent a total of 9 minutes together.
Yeah, but he's been watching him his whole hour and a half, or 8,000 hours as it felt like. But you know what? Zeus is a good guy, and he knows what Perseus needs. And what he needs is some, triangle of happiness. And that comes from Io. And he brings her back to life. And that is a merciful end to this movie.
Then Perseus looks up to the sky and gives a smirk like, thanks, Pop.
Thanks, Dad. That's it.
It's done. Yes. It's over now.
This movie's over.
Oh, God. I only got 2.
I know, but a couple of them I could have gotten you.
I should have gotten like 10.
I know, I'm nice. And I really like this tequila.
Oh,
And I know I'm fucked on Hannibal.
I'll be nicer. Do people actually like this movie? It can't. There's no way.
On it, they made a sequel to this.
I know. It was Wrath of bullshit.
So,
I saw it at the theater. I didn't learn my lesson at all.
well, maybe you're part of the problem.
I'm 100% part of the problem. I'm the problem.
The problem.
I'm just so sad. Watching this was a bummer. I'm glad we did this and I could kind of get it out and get it out of my system and never ever have to watch it again.
Yeah. I'm glad that we watched them together because it made it much more entertaining, I thought.
It hurt. It really did. It hurt my sensibilities. I slept fine afterwards, but I didn't want to. I want to hear what people's most hated movies are, but we can say this at the end of the next one as well. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to hear. What movie would you have a very difficult time getting through?
Hannibal.
Not you.
Oh.
I meant you, listening universe.
That other people like that had some popularity.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you that I showed Finn a trailer for this one. And, he was like, this looks cool. And I'm like, don't you ever say that.
Billy Madison.
Don't you ever say that.
Stay here.
As long as you can. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it because I love the original and I double down hate it. I physical challenge, double dare hate it because I love mythology so very much.
Oh yeah, I knew that was killing you.
Can I tell you about one quick thing though? Because it's fucking crazy. Because I mentioned Cronus earlier.
Yeah.
God, I really hope I don't get any of these details wrong. So sorry if I do. Just pretend I'm writing a movie. It doesn't matter.
Facts don't matter.
Facts don't matter. Zeus's father is Cronus, and Cronus and Rhea is his mom, and Cronus and Rhea were Titans, and their father was Uranus, as silly people would say. Mm-hmm. But Uranus and Gaia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, were like the originals. Gaia was Earth, of course, and Uranus had an insatiable lust for her, and then she was getting tired of that shit. Gaia was, so she's was telling her kids look, I'm gonna make a weapon that will take care of this pesky problem. It's a sickle. Any of you guys want to do this? And all the kids were like, fuck no, except for Cronus. Cronus was like, I'll do it. So then Cronus snuck up right when his dad was gonna go in from some love banging on Gaia and cut his dick off. Cut off Ernest's dick and chucked it into the ocean. Right. And then his severed
dingling?
His severed dingling, the blood and semen in the water.
Not the semen.
Kind of came together, and out of that, poof, Aphrodite.
Ugh.
So or Venus, Aphrodite, or whatever. So you've seen the Botticelli painting of the where she's that's it's that story. She's coming out of the water. She's from the foam or whatever. But it was the from his severed member, and then but Cronus would every time. But it kept happening. It was Uranus found out, one of your kids is going to kill you. It's okay. And then they got imprisoned. And then Cronus took over. He's guess what? One of your kids is going to kill you. And he's oh, fuck. So he kept eating all his kids. And then eventually they got out. And then same shit happened again. It's a cycle. That cycle continues. It just never ends.
It doesn't.
What do you tell patients that this about cycles and
be the one that breaks the cycle.
Be the one that breaks the cycle. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it is a choice.
And don't cut anybody's dick off and throw it in the ocean.
No, I understood why Lorena Bobbitt did it, though. Because that guy was fucking awful.
Gaia was tired of his shit. So that's the story of that. You're welcome, everyone.
You know what I think we should do?
Huh.
I think we should go eat some queso and bread.
Yeah.
And cheese. And
drink some water, probably.
Drink some water. That looks like wine. Before
we record Hannibal.
Yes.
Yeah, we can take a sec.
We just take a second.
Well, we'll see you guys here in a little bit.
We definitely won't be drunker.
No, definitely not. But stay tuned anyway. Bye, everybody. See you soon, everybody.